NFL Week 7 Seahawks protest during anthem. Carson Palmer breaks his arm. Joe Thomas's streak ends. National anthem demonstrations took place again in NFL stadiums again Sunday, although at a lower volume, and the Dallas Cowboys, whose owner had threatened to bench anyone who disrespected the flag, complied with the wishes of Jerry Jones that they stand. The Cowboys' David Irving had promised to do something, saying it's not about the flag in the first place, you know, and it appeared to involve briefly making a motion with his fist. After the anthem, the Cowboys were playing the San Francisco 49ers, thus one of the teams that has been a leader in the demonstrations this season, and the 49ers thus again had several players taking the knee. On Sunday, individuals around the league locked arms and raised a fist. Others did not take the field for the playing of the anthem. In MetLife Stadium, 7 members of the Seattle Seahawks remained seated on the bench during the anthem. During warm muds, the Indianapolis Colts wore black t-shirts that said, "We will on the front and stand for equality, justice, unity, respect, dialogue, opportunity." On the back, they locked arms during the anthem. Many of the New Orleans Saints players knelt briefly, then rose handling arms for the anthem, while the Green Bay Packers linked arms and stood. Several players took advantage of being given the option of not taking the field for the anthem. Miami's Kenny Stills, Julian Thomas, and Michael Thomas stayed in the tunnel. Tennessee's Richard Matthews stayed in the locker room. That came after NFL owners and players met last week to consider how to channel the activism and passions shown by those who take a knee or link arms into community action. The NFL stopped short of praising President Trump by demanding that players stand. Trump refrained from tweeting about Pro Football Sunday Morning, but an online fundraising organization for Trump and Vice President Pence did up the ante last week. The president has asked for a list of supporters who stand for the national anthem. Add your name below to show your patriotism and support, said the petition published by the Trump Make America Great Again Committee on the Republican National Committee website. The RNC has not said how many signatures it has received. Last week, Trump made known his displeasure with the result of the owners-players meeting, tweeting, "Total disrespect for our country." He had called on the NFL to institute a policy requiring players to stand for the anthem, but owners and players were concentrating on community activism, and owners seemed divided on the issue, with Jacksonville Jaguars owner Shahid Khan saying that Trump's frequent criticism stems from being jealous of Khan and other owners. Khan also called the president a divider, not uniters, and claimed that Trump's attacks on some minority groups, including Muslims and Jews, are far more offensive than any issue emanating from the NFL. John Mara, the Giants co-owner, had asked his players to stand and was not pleased when some did not, but he admitted that he has mellowed because of what he's learned from them. "I think my position has evolved a little bit," Mara said. "When it first happened, I think I probably had a little more of a hard-line position on it, but since I've spoken to players and heard what they've had to say and tried to understand what it is they're protesting, I think my position has evolved a little bit."